Alright, we're set up here in a little river bottom. Tons of acorns on the ground. Hopefully we can see some deer today. There's a really tall 5 or 6 point, I can't really tell which one he is, showing up on camera. Really like to get this deer. Alabama public land. So he's really tall and tight. Really cool looking deer. But you never know. I got a picture of another buck in the area. He's a little bit bigger, but hard to tell exactly what he is. So we'll see. Maybe one of them will show up. There's lots of white oak acorns and red oak acorns on the ground. So hopefully this sun will get out of my face in about the next 15-20 minutes, and I won't be blinded anymore. And maybe we'll get some deer moving here shortly. Alright, so look, I got none of this on footage. Alright, I was sitting here in my stand. You know, I did a little intro earlier. I told you I was sitting around these white oaks and stuff. And I work at the paper mill. My ears are shot. I can't hear nothing. They ring all the time. Well, I look to my right and I see a deer. And I'm like, dang, it's a doe. Well, then it was kind of behind some stuff. Well, it turns its head, takes another step, and I just see horns. I was like, oh my gosh. He eases off to the right. And I'm like, man, dang, he's gone. He's headed towards the riverbank. He was kind of walking, kind of quartering away. I was like, dang, he's going to go straight down the riverbank. So I was kind of all disgusted, because when I first saw him after he left, I got my rangefinder ranged. He was at 35 yards. I was like, oh my gosh, man, are you serious? So anyway, so I sat here. That was at like 5 o'clock. Still got like an hour and a half left of shooting light. So I'm sitting here and watching, hadn't seen anything else. I'm kind of disgusted because I kind of set up wrong. I had my back to where he come from, which I should have known better. I had a feeling they were bedding back here, but I wasn't sure. I just started running cameras in this location like 4 days ago. So I'm sitting here, fast forward about an hour, and I look up and he's standing at like 30 yards. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's done come back and he's walking straight towards me. I couldn't get the camera on. I had to get my bow. I got stood up in my tree climber. I reached for the camera and he looks up. I'm like, oh my gosh, dang. And then we get into this, what felt like a 2-hour stare down. And he kind of started like doing his head like he was winding me. And he turned and ran, and he stopped over about where I had first saw him. I'd already kind of ranged that at 35 yards. So I was like, all right. It was kind of getting dark. I was like, he's about 35 yards. Come to full draw. I shot and I heard a whop, but there's a dead, like, part of a fallen off dead tree. It's like 4 foot tall over here. And I was like, dang, I missed. I hit that tree. Well, I saw my lighted knock when it shot, and then it went off. I was like, man, dadgum. But I kind of got some old Walmart lighted knocks, and sometimes they flicker and they cut off. So I don't know, they're kind of cheap. They're not Luminoc brands. Anyway, so I was like, dang, man, I missed. So I sat in my stand for like 10-15 more minutes, and I was like, well, my hunt's busted. It's almost dark. I'll just start packing up and get on down. So anyway, I was getting my stuff together. I was like, let me go over and see if I can find my arrow. I walk over there, blood. I had no idea that I hit this deer. So I couldn't find my arrow. So apparently the reason I didn't see the lighted knock is obviously it's still in him, because I cannot find it. I looked and looked and looked. So I took another arrow out of my quiver and I just stuck it in a tree, marking the blood. So hopefully we can find this deer. The cavalry's here. I called my 2 boys, Cade and Case, and they just got here. They got the little cart. We're going to leave it right here at the base of my tree. I've already got my tree stand stuff packed up. We're going to go see if we can find this deer. Kind of replaying in my mind now that I know that I hit him. I heard him when he ran off, and then it just stopped. So I'm hoping, now that I know that I hit him, I'm hoping when I heard it stop, I'm hoping I heard him crash. And he just didn't get far enough away that I just can't hear him. So, come on, let's go see if we can find a deer.
Now I am.
If he went down where I heard him stop, sound like, he can't be 50 yards. I don't know, we'll see. My arrow's right up here. Like I said, I couldn't find my arrow, so I took another one and just stuck it in the tree limb. I found some blood. It's pretty good blood. It's not real dark. It's bright red. It looks like good blood. He was standing like right here. And I mean, you look back that way, you can't really tell in the dark, but there's all these trees in the way. So I had about a 3-foot gap to shoot through, and I just let her fly. So this was the first blood I found, is right here. I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, I did hit him. So he's going up through here, it looks like. So there's blood there. Pretty good blood right here. I mean, he's bleeding pretty good. I mean, there's like some stuff in this blood. I don't know if hopefully it's not guts. I mean, it don't, judging by the color of the blood, it don't look like guts.
Okay.
He's going on this side of that tree.
Right there.
Yeah, we got, you just follow us, dude. We following it.
There.
Try not to, because we have to go back to it.
There. There.
Yeah. Let me get ahead of you.
He's starting.
Bleeding pretty good right here. Where he crossed this log.
Right there.
And here.
Going this way. Right here. There.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
There.
Right here. Grass. A little bit. It's not a lot. Not a lot of blood. I would like to see a lot more. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Oh dude, it might be lungs. Look how it's all sprayed up here.
Mm-hmm.
Lungs is pretty good. That's
Yeah,
a breathing organ.
Yeah, I might have got lungs.
Oh yeah.
There's my arrow. Oh yeah. That looks pretty good, huh?
Uh-huh.
That's a trophy.
You want to hold that, Kason? Huh? Don't lose it.
Turn or did he go?
Huh?
He turned that way or did he go this way?
Man,
I think I see it.
blood up here.
It's a log. Jason. Not him.
Blood right there. Not a lot of blood. That's kind of concerning. There's a little bit right here. Looks like it's a trail. Maybe he's probably running this trail.
Yeah, he's on this trail.
Right there.
Huh?
There. There.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you all these in full velvet?
No, no.
Really?
Did I say that? I couldn't remember if I did or not.
I didn't. I hope it. I want to touch that.
The first time I saw him when he come by, I was like, that deer's in velvet. And when he come back by, I actually didn't think it was the same deer. His horn looked too light, but
that's my dream.
well,
To kill a
obviously,
deer.
all right, I don't see any blood. Okay.
No, that's my dream. For me to kill a big deer full velvet.
Dude, there he is.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Dude, that was a freaking awesome shot for shooting on the fly. He didn't go, what, 80 yards maybe?
Maybe.
What is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 point?
There's no velvet.
Heck yeah, man. I can't believe I hit this deer, man. I'm telling you, I had like a 2-foot window to shoot through. I can't believe I hit him. His velvet ain't even dried out yet. He's still... Golly, man. You know, and I just told you the other week, you were telling me you wanted to kill one in velvet, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'll
Can
be
I
dang.
feel it?
Huh?
Can I feel it?
Yeah, I feel it.
What does it feel like?
Feels like hair. I'll be dang, man. I can't. Dude, I'm telling you, when I let that arrow go, I said, man, I heard the whop, but when that knot went off, I was like, nah. I thought it had done went through that freaking rotten log down there.
Yeah.
I said, man, dang. I never thought I'd hit this deer. I mean, I consider myself a pretty decent shot, but I just didn't feel very confident about it. Just even though I'm very confident at 30, 35, 40 yards, but I just didn't have. It was such a tight gap. I almost didn't even take the shot. Oh man. Well, I really hate I didn't have a hunt to show y'all. Didn't have time. This dude just showed up on me all of a sudden. Man. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the retrieval of the deer. And man, until next time, we'll catch y'all on the next one.